Live from the VITAJEX Studio in beautiful downtown FREESIDE, this is the JD CAROTHERS Show, where health is chronically low, death claws are fought with our bare hands, and AP runs out very quickly. I'm your host, JD CAROTHERS, and we've got a great show for you today. I think today we are going to finally face the death claw unarmed. We have an opportunity here. We are 500 XP away from a level up, which will give us a perk, and that perk should also give us 10 or 11 skill points. When we get the 11 skill points, we're going to put them all into unarmed, which should put us at 70 unarmed. And at an unarmed skill of 70, ladies and gentlemen, at an unarmed skill of 70, do you know what we can do? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. At an unarmed skill of 70, we can enable Piercing Strike. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Piercing Strike gives us the ability to push past the armor of our opponent, and death claws have a DT of 25, if I'm not mistaken. My punches just don't do anything unless they're crits as of yet. But once we get Piercing Strike, oh, you better believe we're going to be punching these death claws to death. And we will see what happens then. Now, in the short term, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a couple of things. One, Geoguessr. They've got a Steam edition, and I am thinking I might try my hand at that. I don't consider myself a genius or an expert. I'm certainly no Rainbolt, but I will tell you this: I think I could be pretty good at Geoguessr if given the right opportunity, right? If given the right opportunity. And, if I'm able to play it. Now, the biggest issue I'm facing right now is I don't know how to get, hold on. There's just a couple issues I'm running into, but maybe we can see if I can fix them. Let me hop into Steam and see what kind of things I can resolve. 'Cause I think they, auto-made my account, and I don't like the username they gave me. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It really was that simple. Okay, we're doing some simple stuff. And then we're going to be doing some complicated stuff. Now, for breakfast today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be, oh yeah, let's link it. Boom. Linked. Okay. Well, that was easy. Somebody get me staples. But I do want to edit that. Yeah, because, come on, that's ridiculous. Ugh. Okay, look at that. Sweet. Alrighty, I like it. I like my odds here, ladies and germs. I like my odds. Okay. Let's just hop right in here for a moment. Let's make sure everything's looking good there. I'm going to pull up the chat. Real quick. Good morning, chat. I just want to check something real quick. Yeah, this is obviously Cuba or Jamaica. Yeah, hold on. What happened in the past 8 days or something? My internet was down. Are you serious, Wenjiang? Your internet was down for 8 days, bro? James Bell in the chat. What is up, James? Zhang, your internet was down for 8 days? That's a very long time. This is, okay. Sorry. I'm playing poorly right quick in order to... I want to make sure there's a thing I was doing yesterday when I played for the first time yesterday, and there was a thing it was doing, and I want to make sure it doesn't do it again. So that's why you guys can't see Geoguessr right now, but I am going to play Geoguessr for like 10-15 minutes, just a couple rounds. You have Starlink and it's been down for 8 days? Okay, this is obviously like Central Europe. We're gonna see what happens. Now for breakfast I've got cold pizza. I've got the old Hawaiian and a little bit of a buffalo jalapeno chicken. Yes, James, give me one moment to get that going. This is like the coast of South America. Sorry, I'm trying to lose quickly so that I can, again, I just want to check something, and then once I've checked it, I'm just playing against one of the worst players on the planet, I think. Okay, there we go. I lost, and let's make sure we're all good here. Okay. Dude, I love it when this kind of thing happens. Western Queensland. Is that not like New South Wales? But I'm not going to talk about it. Because every 3 days, a person is torn to shreds by a crocodile in New South Queensland. I think it says Northern Queensland. All right, yeah. Let's get this going. I'm just going to do viewer call-ins, if that's all right, James. I think it's a little easier. Boom. And then you can just call on in. And I'm going to... Yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to play a little Geoguessr. What I like about Geoguessr is that it does not... Dang, why is it not... There it is. Okay. Push. Push. There he goes.
What up?
James, what up, dude? All right. So now I just need to pull up OBS, and I need to change my gameplay screen so you guys can see me playing... And then you guys will be able to see me playing Geoguessr. Heyo.
Oh, I've never played this game before.
It's really fun. It's free on Steam. I don't know if it's free on Xbox, but
I'll look it up.
it's pretty straightforward, but it can get kind of hype. I don't know if you've ever seen Rainbolt, but
Rainbolt? Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's that guy that like he can basically guess any location with like a 1 second view of an image. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get right into it. I'm actually gonna sweat. Okay, I'm gonna do my very best here, and I think I'm gonna be able to do it. Hold on. I think I'm gonna be able to do it pretty well.
Is there any other game you would describe this as? Like, what else is it like?
I don't think it is like anything. You get dropped somewhere on Google Maps. You can navigate around, but once the other person guesses, you only have 15 seconds. And this is like kind of easy mode, right? Rainbolt plays it where you get 1 second to see the map, like the image, and then you have to guess the location. But
I see.
Normally, like for me, my strat is like go down the road and try to find a sign. If you can find a sign, you can narrow the region a lot. and that's really helpful. Because like there's only so many places that speak English, right? If you find a sign that's in English but it uses kilometers for speed limits, okay, that's England, that's Ireland, that's maybe Scotland, Greenland, maybe, obviously Canada, and then like Australia. And then sometimes you can find a sign that says like go to website.au, and you're like, okay, well that's Australia. And then there's other ones where it'll be like .sk. And I was like, what is SK? South Korea? It's like, no, that's Slovakia, bro. That's Slovakia. But
I'd be terrible at this.
yeah, it's kind of a little bit my vibe, you know, because I'm a big fan of like geography and stuff.
Interesting.
But I mean, we'll see how I do. I'm gonna get right into it.
The big Earth.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So someone in chat said that they didn't have internet for 8 days. Is that a YouTube chatter?
Yeah, that's Zhang, dude.
Oh,
Zhang. I can't believe that. Starlink in Western Queensland, which is Australia. Okay, now
Johnson.
This greenery. Oh, Alto. That's I think Alto's German for stop. So I'm gonna say that this is gonna be somewhere that Germany owned at one point. Oh, and let's just go with like, I don't know, right here. Beautiful though. Pretty flat lands. It was Mexico. I guess Alto is not German for stop. Must be some other language. Okay, here we go. This guy's kind of quick, but we got Otto Bunzi, Koldover, Makanska. Here we go. They're not using Cyrillic, but Automat Club. Okay, so this is like kind of a, like I'm getting the Eastern European vibes. The energy around here is giving me, it's giving sort of tropical. So we're gonna go like down here area, probably like Albania or Croatia. I'll say Croatia. Now this guy has 15 seconds to figure it out. If he doesn't figure it out, he's donezo. And we're just gonna play this for like 15 minutes, by the way, guys. We're still gonna play Fallout today. Don't worry, and we're still gonna fight that Deathclaw.
Sick.
Boom! Look at that. You guys see that? It was Croatia. I was right.
Ooh,
King in the castle. Big wins on this
money.
one. Okay. This looks like the Senegal gradient. That's a Rainbolt reference. Okay. Let me see. These trees, I feel like these are dogwood trees. We're on a dirt road. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna say this kind of greenery. It's kind of low. I'm gonna say Botswana. It's like it's a low greenery, you know.
I guess your guess is as good as mine. Well, I'd say your guess is way better than.
But we got a dirt road, you know. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, he's saying Colombia. We were both wrong. It was the middle of Russia. The middle of Russia. And so, like, you get points, or whoever gets the farthest away gets deducted points. Oh man, this is giving Germany and Austria vibes. But it's a little bit poor. Oh my gosh, he already got it. Okay, I'm gonna go Hungary because that's the vibe I'm getting.
Okay.
Dude, he said Slovakia. We were both wrong. It was in Bosnia Herzegovina. But I still got closer because I said it was Hungary. Zhang, you're like Argentina. Okay, here we go. We got some tropical leaves. What the heck is that? Is that purple? Okay, there's a bridge. There's a bridge and a sign. Hold on. Oh my gosh, guys. No S. Okay, yeah, I have no idea where I am, but I'm gonna say somewhere like over in this area, maybe like Taiwan. I'm just gonna say it's Hainan. It's not though. It's the Philippines. I can tell. I was definitely wrong. It's the Philippines. Oh no, it's Indonesia. I was a lot closer with the Philippines though, and with China. Gosh dang, I'm good at this game. Well, I'm not that good. I'm about to win
terrible.
though.
I wish I could see.
Okay, we got. Hold on.
You'd wipe the floor with me.
One of the Saturday probably we'll play against each other, you and me. Let's do a duel. And then we can also play teams where we like work together on it. Okay, this is not helping. We got trees. Oh, we got a sign. Hold on. What does this sign say? I can't read it. All right, I'm just gonna go South America. But I'm gonna go like on this side, like the Atacama Desert, where it borders the forest and stuff. Are we gonna get it? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm close. Zhang says this is Australia? Oh, they are driving on the left-hand side of the road. Bro! Yo! This is Dublin? I can hardly believe that.
I feel like it'd be sketchy to drive on the left side of the road.
That's a big one right there. Ocean, desert. It definitely would be hard if you learned on the right-hand side, and that's what they're doing here. Which I got to get closer to these boats. Are these fishing boats? What kind of boats are these? We got some geographic features. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. Yes. This is okay. This is South Africa, or like maybe Namibia. Let me see. Let me think for a second. I'm gonna go.
What's
Cape.
the difference?
No, it's not Cape Town. I'm gonna say it's Namibia. What is the difference, indeed? I'm gonna say it's right there.
I know. I'm surprised you're like, it's either South America or Namibia. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that Namibia?
Oh my gosh, we were both wrong. It was Oman the whole time. But hey, I still won.
Are you getting multiple choice for these or no?
No.
Because I can't see anything. I'm curious what this game looks like.
No, it's you'll see. Maybe watch the replay. Zhang, like it's Tasmania. I think you were closer than I was, Zhang, with Tasmania. All right, that's our Geoguessr for the day. We're just gonna play one little duel, and that's all. And then I do like that I can like.
I enjoyed it.
I'm not captive on the screen, even in Steam Edition. It's like I can pull my mouse out and like do whatever else I want to do. Alrighty, so Fallout. I'm glad everybody had fun. I do like that I can like kind of talk through what I'm doing and like what I mean, I can't exactly monitor chat that well because it's a bit high pressure, but
oh, is it time limited?
So once the other person chooses, so it's a bit of a race against the other person.
Oh, okay.
So like when I would choose, he would have 15 seconds to get it going. Right?
Dude, I'd be terrible at this game.
But that's the fun part, is like you're bad and then you kind of learn. I mean, and it's not like the map doesn't give you the ability to okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta fix my OBS so it captures.
Maybe if it was like a Fallout map. Dang it. Do that.
That would be cool. Fallout Geoguessr. I feel like someone would probably make that.
That'd be sick. There's probably a mod. I don't know.
We're gonna continue from our last save, and I gotta edit my OBS. Probably gonna crash the game, but that's all right. Come on, OBS.
Yeah. So what would you do if you didn't have internet for 8 days?
I'd probably, go to a library or something. I feel like you have to come up with something to do, you know? Oh my god.
Yeah, I would be trying to find out what games I can play without internet.
There's Fallout New Vegas. Okay, that should be fixed.
Yeah, 'cause I don't even, I don't get, like, physical media anymore. I just download everything. I still have my Xbox 360, though. There are some games I could play on that.
I feel like there's, like, no games you could play. Yeah, I guess downloading games on your Xbox 360. Yeah, that's a good point.
No, I don't download the games. I had physical media when I had my Xbox.
Oh, 360, I forgot.
Hello there.
Yeah. So I can, like, still plug in some of my old ass games. But that's probably what I would do.
All right, I think
I'd like to stay read, but I probably wouldn't read. I'd probably be playing video games.
Well,
Trying
and
my best.
I'm not trying to say that I would like, oh, I'm a big reader or anything like that. It's more that I would in my mind that's like I would, if I had no internet for 8 days, I got to figure out how to like prepare squirrels into food, you know? I guess is what I'm saying. Like, it's time to get that figured out. Okay, we got to go to Lucky 38 because I need my guns back for the short term.
Thinking of all the things that just wouldn't work. I do have my old ass TV with VHS tapes. I'd be watching that. Probably.
Nice old VHS. What kind of?
Yeah.
Zhang has three or more copies of Borderlands for the Xbox 360. Is that Borderlands 1?
Yeah.
Is that OG Borderlands?
Probably if you just said Borderlands. That game's sick.
Did they make that on the Xbox 360?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think there was Borderlands 1 and 2 was for 360. I'm pretty sure. And then 3 was for the 1. And then what is it? Are we on 4 now?
I don't know, man.
I'm getting the sequels right. 3 was fun. I enjoyed it, but the dialogue, every character in that game is very annoying.
Yeah, I tried to play Borderlands. I tried to play Borderlands 2, and just me personally, the campy Reddit dialogue, it turns me off pretty quick. You know,
understandable.
So, like naming a character Claptrap, I get it. It's funny, but like, I don't know. You got to consider the fact that any name you give to a character is that character's name for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So somebody told me yesterday that Boone killed his own wife. Anybody ever heard this?
No.
I don't know, man.
Maybe some weird fan fiction. I don't know.
No, I heard that straight up. It's that like Boone saw them leaving, and he was like, "I'm gonna rescue her from a life of slavery."
Oh, and he killed her by accident?
No, on purpose, dude. He smoked her.
Oh man. Where do you find that little piece of information?
One of the Brotherhood of Steel's boys on YouTube informed me of it. Okay.
Interesting. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I know a decent amount to get me by in Fallout, but I don't know everything.
Hey, fair enough, man. I don't know everything either.
I thought you said I can't park here.
Whoever this, am I on speaker?
Got someone tell me I can't park.
Welcome, sir.
I thought I can park here.
Do you wish to
Was I on
purchase
speaker?
Were you on speaker?
Yeah. Like, can they hear me?
No. You're You're in my headphones.
Good. I was about to say something.
You at the right. I tried to mute you at the right time.
I was gonna say you should get out and beat this guy to death. I'm playing too much Fallout.
Kill him.
Okay, let's see what Vendortron has for sale. I need a new riot shotgun, and I need new 12 gauge ammo. So, all right, we got the.
I do that sometimes. Like if I'm so involved in a game and someone's interrupting me, I turn in the game as if I'm turning to that person. Like I'm like I would do that if back in the day when my mom was like interrupting me. Shut up, mom, and I'd like turn around in Halo and be like, I just want to turn around and shoot you.
In Halo, in Minecraft, Mom.
In Minecraft, of course.
It's a thing kids are saying, Mom. It's in Minecraft. It's not a big deal. Oh my goodness. Where'd my sweet boy go?
Do you understand that I'm dealing with the flood right now?
I feel like playing video games has made you violent. Mom, I was always violent. Before video games, I was just violent towards rats with sticks.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm violent towards aliens.
Indiana Jones outside throwing rocks at people.
I fashioned myself a bullwhip and I grabbed things with it. Have you seen that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where they
Oh yeah.
where they're like trying to steal the artifact.
Yeah, it belongs in a museum.
At the end, freaking, oh man, at the end, Frank just hits it with the whip and it shatters. And then they're all like, was anyone else surprised when they were Asian?
Yeah. Dude, I did that to my brother. Like, I swear, like I said, I was playing Indiana Jones outside. Like, I got a whip. Well, it wasn't a real whip, but something that looked like a whip, and I hit my brother with it. And he was going to run back home to tell my mom, and I, like, bear hugged him, and I wouldn't let him. Like,
Tackle him.
Tell mom. I was just, like, waiting for him to stop crying, because I knew I'd be dead if he came home crying.
I was
Anyway, I was dead.
I was at my sister's house the other day, and her son was like throwing a football around, and I was like, can't have that. Got to show this kid who's boss. And like he's like 11, so I like ran up and tackled him. Like I was pretty gentle with it, but I like picked him up and like set him down, and took the ball out of his hand. I was like,
it's always funny.
I'm the boss.
Yeah, when you hit a little kid too hard, it's like, I'm sorry. Stop crying. Shut up.
You can hit me back. You can hit me back. You get one free hit.
Yeah. All right, but on that note, I gotta start work. I had a good time though, man.
Hey, man, happy to have you. Thanks for popping in. Have fun at work.
Yeah, always a blast. I'll try my best. I'll be lurking though, man.
For
All
sure.
right, dude. But I'll catch you on the flip.
Flippity flip. Adios. And ladies and gentlemen, that was James Bell of James Bell 7809 fame. He is a fantastic YouTuber. Please go tune into his YouTube or his Twitch, or both. You know, follow him on Twitch, subscribe to him on YouTube. Now, I believe I have a chat that I did not look at, so I'm going to take a look at that real quick. From Zhang, it's Borderlands Game of the Year, Borderlands 2 Game of the Year, Borderlands 2, and the Borderlands Triple Pack. And I assume the Borderlands Triple Pack is the 3, Borderlands 1 and 2 and 3. Now, it looks like we may have crashed the gosh dang game. So, it wouldn't be a Fallout game without a little bit of crashing. We do a little crashing around these parts. And I also want to update this because it has not been updated. And we are at 36 followers on Twitch, which is moving us ever closer to the 50 followers on Twitch number we need in order to do the Battle of Hoover Dam. We have 138 subscribers on YouTube. 250 is what we need to do the unarmed stream, an entire stream with no weapons. So, please, ladies and gentlemen, share, like, comment, send this to your friends. Let them know that if they sub to this channel, I will do a stream unarmed. And if they follow on Twitch, we will go do the Battle of Hoover Dam. Now, I'm going to play Fallout. Yeah, it was a crash. It happens. It happens. I do need to probably update that crash counter, though. But, you know, you can only do so much at a time. The more I alt-tab out of Fallout New Vegas, the more likely it is to freaking crash again. So, I gotta be sparing with that, you know? I gotta be sparing with it. Okay. And here we go. Do not allow. Alright. Had fun. Always a blast. And thanks for the shout out. Hey, James, no problem. And that reminds me, I can give you an actual, like, legit shout out on Twitch. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. Although I don't have, according to the thing, I don't have a ton of viewership on Twitch. But that's fine. I ain't even worried about it. I'm going to, alright, shout out. James. Boom. Legit shout out on Twitch. There we go. And let me get back here and we're going to get right back into it. I'll play a little bit of Fallout. Oh, and have a little bit of fun if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got another slice of pizza here that I'm going to eat for breakfast. It is 5 a.m. It is 5 a.m., 5:32, and I'm eating some pizza. Oh, there we go. Dropped right into it. Rex is quick. I'm also surprised that Lupa's brain doesn't prevent Rex from like killing these. Or was it Lupa's brain? I'm trying to remember. Okay. Let's see. We got a quest item here. We're just trying to get this handled, this quest right here, for the Republic, because we want to get the XP so we can level unarmed. Because once we have Piercing Strike, we're doing that Deathclaw Deathmatch once more. You better believe it. Unarmed. Unarmed. Deathclaw Deathmatch. And we're going to do it, and we're going to smoke them. What is this over here? This looks like something. What is this? What is this thing? Why is it green? Why is it green? Chance's map. Whoa! The sun is killing me. He's got a hollowed out rock with a stealth boy in it, baby. Alrighty. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That's the kind of thing that makes Fallout really fun. Is like, you know, in Skyrim you have the like the secret chests and stuff, but in Fallout you got the gosh dang hollowed out rocks. If your perception's high enough, you zoom in on it, it turns green. What? Here we go. We're back where we belong. Arcade Ganon is going to handle some geckos for me. Hopefully these big corners can mind their own business long enough for me to get past them. Always sticking their nose where it don't belong. Okay, chat. We're gonna head up there. We're gonna go around to Red Rock Canyon. And we're just gonna rain down fire from above, I think. I want to ask them if they can be trusted, if they can like be chill, but I think the answer is probably no. And so I think I'm probably just gonna have to gun them down. Now, what am I dressed as? Sierra Madre. That's pretty sick. I got that Sierra Madre drip. Look at this. All that money and still no drip? Nah, ladies and gentlemen. All that money and look at that drip. Where's my face? Where's my face? I ain't got one. Look at that. Wait, hold on. Okay, we got to get a good screeny on this one. Okay. The last thing a fiend sees. There it is. Nice. That's a clip. That's a clip. Ladies and gents, that's a clip. The last thing every fiend sees in Vault 3. Because you better believe I'm smoking them when I can. Whoa, what just happened? Strange things are happening to me. Strange things. Alright, that's fine though. Alright. In we go, into Red Rock Canyon. No more third person. This is a shooting game. It's a shoot 'em up. I'm gonna be playing first person because I like the first person shooters. Alright. Oh, I'm still on just chatting, aren't I? Let me fix that. trying to see if I can fix that on my... No, I cannot. That's alright. That's alright. Okay, we're gonna Alt-Tab out real quick. And we're gonna change it really fast, okay? Okay. And boom, and boom. Okay, there we go. Ladies and gents, thank you for bearing with me on that. And we are in Red Rock Canyon. And we are going to F5 really fast. We're going to quick save it. We're going to go up there, and we're going to talk. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I know that Colonel whatever wants me to eradicate these people. But I just don't know if I can do it. I mean, look at how polite they're being to me. See? You guys see that? It's just like, it's ridiculous. They didn't even do anything. Merciful thug. What? Ooh, free weapons. Empty footlocker. Kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. Okay, let's go talk to Papa Kahn. Here's the thing. I think if I don't wipe out all the Great Khans, I think I have to do a bunch of like fetch quests or something.
I would have thought the monorail. Looks like break time.
Oh, Milsurp review. Some steady? Heck yeah.
It's over.
I think I might have my sensitivity too high. Empty footlockers, dude. Or maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Oh, we got another one in here. Ooh. Turbo. Med-X. Pork and beans. Love a little pork and beans. There we go. Let's see. The last thing the Great Khans see. My 12 gauge going bop. See, and it's really just a peaceful experience. Red Rock Canyon really is beautiful. Hey, look, they drew me. Except for, this looks like it's the Ultralux and maybe the Omertas. But that's me, and this is me, okay, with the shotgun, and this is the Great Khans. Or the dang White Glove Society. I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, again, okay, look at this. Look at this. So we got the good stuff. Fire, chimney in the tent, right? Smoke goes out. That's the kind of junk that you get when Bethesda makes a good game. You know what I mean? That is some good game design. It shows me that they cared enough. That they were like, our fans, the people who play our games. Whoa. Someone want to explain this? This is giving me pretty uncomfortable vibes. Somebody in chat, can you let me know what's going on here? Yeah, I don't like that at all. That's a really whack cave painting. Okay, here we go. So they cut off the head of some guy from the White Glove. Oh, that's Omerta's. That's White Glove. That's, I don't know, Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, see, so I don't really know what else there is to do up here other than go tell Yes Man that we're ready to rock. See, and I know that maybe some of you don't agree with my methods, but the fact of the matter is, gosh dang, I'm inaccurate right now. There we go. Give me a scattergun. Yeah, 2 bear. Oh, okay, so it's an anti-NCR thing. What the heck? Alright. Hey, what's over here? What's over here? Thank you, Zhang, for clarifying that. I feel kind of silly for not understanding that it was obviously an anti-NCR thing. The teddy bears made me a little uncomfortable, you know? Oh, 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 oh. Med-X and Fixer. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I will. Hey, look. It's a great Kahn.
Dirty coward.
Oh my gosh. A little ditty about Jack and Diane. How fun. Okay. Let's see. Quest failed. I wonder what quest it was. Oh. That's a level up. That's what we were looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Why are you saying that I don't like the Grateful Dead? I don't know that I understand the reference. Boom. It is time for the Deathclaw, ladies and gentlemen. We got Piercing Strike. We're going to go do what needs to be done. Now, could I theoretically revert a save and not have these people? Nah, I'll revert the save later. You know how I say I'll revert the save later, and then I definitely do it, and that's why we still have Boone. Because I definitely do revert the save later. Who knows? Maybe I won't even be successful in the Thorn. You know, it's hard to imagine. All right, let's go ahead and give him everything. And then I'm wearing the hockey mask. And I'm wearing the good Sierra Madre armor. Oh, I love the Red Rock Drug Lab flower. Wait a minute, was that a Breaking Bad reference in there, or maybe before Breaking Bad? Well, no, I think 2010 is not exactly before Breaking Bad. Was that a trailer meth lab?
Welcome back, stranger.
Hi, Red Lucy. How you doing today? I want to fight in the Thorn.
What's the...
My death wish is Deathclaws. Greater challenges, baby.
You've proven yourself, stranger. Your blood hungers for glory.
Yes, I know I have.
Placate its thirst.
You may placate that thirst. You already know what my challenge is.
Now you're talking. I'll be impressed if you make it out alive, stranger.
I know you will, Red
Having
Lucy.
seen what you're capable of, I think you'd fight a horde of them and not bat an eye. But the Thorn honors Ballas, not foolish sacrifice. I'll only allow one Deathclaw against you.
Cocainium. Bring it on.
Get to your cage and ready your arm.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might actually come out of this one alive. And again, big shout out to Control Station Enclave. This was Control Station Enclave's 24,999 channel point purchase on Twitch. Enclave saved up. Enclave hit the streaks for 26 streams, I believe it was, maybe even 27, watching every day just to get enough points to get me to fight the Deathclaw unarmed. Nah! Okay, we are already... Alright, it's already not good. Okay, we're gonna go... Stim packs. We got 2 super... Okay, we should have probably loaded up on stim packs. 1 turbo. We're gonna go regular stim pack. Can I use a stealth boy? Is that not cool? We're gonna read today's physician. Mentats. I'm looking for things that are gonna give me strength. Scotch, extra strength. No, you see, this was a bad choice. More stim packs. Okay, and then we're gonna VATS him. We're gonna VATS him. That's good. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it does take a little more than just Piercing Strike, ladies and gentlemen. It takes a little bit more than just Piercing Strike to actually take care of the Deathclaw barehanded, but we're gonna do it. Oh, okay. It looked like the dancing bears from, So apparently in VATS you can uppercut. That's kind of cool. I might try that. I might try to open up with that. I gotta hit the turbo
back,
though.
Stranger. I've come to...
All right. Off we go. Okay. Okay. I wish I could, like, map this stuff to, like, hotkeys. You know? I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we got some good punches in early. Now we're gonna hit a little turbo. And is there anything else? MedX. Yes, I just got some MedX, didn't I? Okay, MedX gives me 29 DT. That's awesome. Doesn't do much, but it does something. And the, I don't know what white horse nettle does, but... Okay, a little whiskey. We're gonna get this, guys. That's, and we're gonna go R, R, R. Uppercuts. Okay, we already need to hit the stim pack. Okay, the turbo's wearing off, but we're not gonna let that happen, are we? Boom, 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 boom. Nah. That's uppercut. Ah! Okay, I think we might be able to do this, guys. The health is almost matched up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Take a couple more stim packs. Oh, take some steady. I don't know if that's going to affect anything, but more turbo and drink a little purified water. Why not? What does this give me? Low light vision, DT +3. Heck yeah. And I just need to see if there's anything else that has like some beneficial effects. Wine is going to give me increased strength. Let's go back here. Let's take a look at our status. Okay, what kind of active effects are we working with? Okay. Claustrophobia penalty, man. That sucks. I really shouldn't have done that. That's fine, though. You didn't think you could beat me, did you? Nah. Uppercut. Uppercut, baby. Alright, we're going to hit more. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah. We're going to hit some more turbo. We've got a lot of turbo, which is awesome. What do sugar bombs do? AP +8. That could be beneficial. Saw your move, you idiot. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We're going to get him. I think we're going to kill this Deathclaw. Okay, I need a little more stem. A little more stem pack. And then one more turbo. A little more wine. Give me that extra strength. Extra strength arthritis. Saw your move. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. Ah. Okay. There we go. We're gonna get him. Do we have any more turbo? We are out of turbo. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. I don't know if we're getting out of this without turbo. Oh, there's my implant GRX. Heck yeah, more turbo. More turbo, ladies and gentlemen. Does this give me extra? No, okay. Oh, dude, Psycho. I haven't been taking Psycho this whole time. This is my last chance, but I took Psycho. I think we're going to be able to get it. We do not have the AP, ladies and gentlemen. We do not have the AP. I said we do not have the capacity. Alright, we got one more try, guys. One more try. The turbo, we're going to take the turbo again, and let's eat everything, I guess. We don't have much health. Not much health. Buff out. I haven't been taking buff out. My goodness. +2 strength, guys. There we go. Should we hit the cross or the uppercut? Chat. Cross or uppercut? I think I'm going to go with an uppercut. Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Yes! Well, ladies and gentlemen, as is a custom, since the early 2000s, we will, out of respect for our opponent, do what he would have done to us if he had beaten us. Little Halo throwback, little Call of Duty throwback. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby! That's what we've been waiting for! You see that, Lucy? You see that? I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, whoo, that's a strong man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been telling you. Let's go! Let's freaking go! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for knowing I could do it. Control Station Enclave, thank you for using your channel points to get us an unarmed fight with a Deathclaw. That was the Deathclaw deathmatch, ladies and germs. And I will tell you right now, that was obscene. I wonder if Red Lucy will say something special about it because it was unarmed. This low light vision is kind of annoying me, though. I gotta be honest with you. I'm regretting drinking the Nuka Quartz. I could have just taken buff out. And ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't have done it without VITAJEX. VITAJEX puts it in your eye. VITAJEX makes you feel young and spry. VITAJEX will give you the strength of 10 men and make you feel like a young man again. Let's see what Red Lucy has to say about me on some VITAJEX. 150 bottle caps. That's almost nothing. So people, you're telling me people only paid enough to watch a man fight a Deathclaw unarmed for me to get 150 bottle caps for winning? I just don't know about that. I feel like Lucy's more like, yeah, that was kind of
Welcome
impressive.
back, stranger.
Yeah, tell me about you. Ugh, gosh.
The land is your
Oh
bravery.
my gosh. All right.
Before
I don't know what I just told her or what I just did, but I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm a lone man. I'm a lone wolf. I don't need no red Lucy. All right. Seems like she went somewhere to meet me. I'm gonna get the frick out of here. I already got the dinner bell. I just gotta go find it. Anyone remember where I left dinner bell? Because I want to go blast some.
Mark my words. Won't be long before the Legion and NCR but heads over.
That was a lot of drugs. That was a lot of drugs that I just took in there. And it's all going to wear off. And I'm going to need some freaking... I'm going to need someone to cure my addiction. Alrighty. We did it, though. We freaking fought the Deathclaw unarmed. I feel like that was impressive, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you let me know if you were not impressed. And we'll see if we can't... I mean, I don't know if there's really anything above that top shelf-wise. I feel like fist fighting a Deathclaw is kind of about as top shelf as it gets. What am I doing here? Oh, cool.
Those black armored devils might be new to the Mojave.
I like how Papa Khan's not aggroing
So the cub
me.
enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Who is this? Is this the guy from Big Lebowski? Why don't you tell me about your people? Well, the
You
ones
wanna
whose
hear the
heads didn't
story
get
of the
popped
great
like a
Khans?
grape.
It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered,
Betrayal.
but we will regain our glory.
Yeah? Well, maybe you give me the short version, bud.
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master.
Now you call every
But
man
they
master.
underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps.
James.
They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought.
It's my job to
They
remember where I
tracked us
left
to
the
Bitter
unique
Springs
weapons? Come
and
on.
surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
Yeah. I like how one of the options is me saying that doesn't sound like something the NCR would order, as if I haven't been told explicitly to commit war crimes by the NCR. They've told me to kill their own men who are being held hostage by the Legion. They've told me to kill surrendered enemies. The NCR regularly orders war crimes, but I'll say
they
it doesn't
claimed
sound
it
like
was
something they would do.
miscommunication, But tell that to those who saw
Yeah.
our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about something
Typical.
else.
No reference for history.
I don't think this guy likes me. Ladies and gentlemen, does this guy not like me? I got one thing for
Farewell.
people who don't like me.
Which is like all the rest.
One thing and one thing only. Rex. Where's Rex? Where's Rex? What on earth? What am I doing here?
Oh no, bro!
What the heck? Oh no, bro, is right. What the heck am I doing here? Thank you, Hello Howard, for the channel point usage. What the heck am I doing here? I walked up to a house. I wasn't in Red Rock Canyon, was I? What on earth? How did I leave them back at... I'm so confused, man. Oh my gosh, I'm such a silly. Yeah, I might have had a little too much VITAJEX this morning, ladies and gentlemen. One of the really common side effects of VITAJEX is it does raise the temperature in your brain by 1 degree Celsius, which does have a slight chance. Every 100 uses, it's a 100% chance
Sure.
of
Treat me like a pack
erasing memories. And so that could be what's happening here. I'm just... What's the oh baby? That looks pretty cool. Alright. Nothing he has that I want. Rexy, I need my guns back, bud. Especially this, and this, and this, and this. Yeah. Alright. Now, hey, I need you to follow me. Come on. Also, did you guys notice they didn't get involved this time? I wonder if it's Eddie with enhanced sensors being like, there's an enemy over there, I'm going to shoot it before anyone notices, and then once Eddie aggroes it, you know? That's all she wrote.
I hear the NCR and the Kings have been getting along.
They're dirty people, as Yes Man would say. Oh, that needs a key. How do I get out of this place? So, Yes Man, what do you think of the Great Khans? They're a dirty people. He's got that big smile on his face. They're a dirty people. Oh, yeah. We're going to the Red Rock house, and we're going to go talk to Papa Kahn. When we get in here, if he's even the slightest bit disrespectful, you better believe I'm going to do something nice to his friends.
I've got little enough patience for you. Consider your work. You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am?
Yeah.
You've got guts, I'll give...
You should give me that.
Let me educate you. I am...
Okay. Well, I've got bad news for you, man. Really bad news for you. Oops!
What have you done?
Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. That's crash number 2 for the day. That is crash number 2 for the day, but that's alright because it doesn't even matter, ladies and gentlemen. We did what needed to be done today. You know, we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep it going. You didn't think I'd let a little crash ruin my whole vibe, did you? We're gonna be right back in there. We're gonna be talking to Papa Kahn. We're gonna do what we gotta do. I like how his name's Papa Kahn. It reminds me of Shaka Khan. Papa Kahn, I got bad news for you, buddy. I got some blasting to do. Oh, cool. I'm right here. Well, I've already heard what he had to say.
Tensions are coming to a boil. There will be full-scale war soon.
Oh no, his head's been crippled.
What have you done? What have you done?
How am I out of 12 gauge already? Ooh, this game does not like me massacring the Great Khans. That's 3. Alright. I think I need to do something else in order to not have this happen. We're crashing, man. That guy saying no as it crashed sounded funny. I'll have to clip it. Okay, so Fallout New Vegas is on a crash sesh. I will not kill the Great Khans and see if that solves some problems. Hello, Howard. We are going to be playing a DLC soon, but we still have to clear out Vault 34. Right? We did an unarmed fight with the Deathclaw. I think the next things that need to happen is we need to get the heck out there and start a little honest hearts. Unless chat thinks we should do something else. I can always do a poll on YouTube and see what everybody wants to see. You know, we've got Old World Blues. I think that's a pretty long one though, but you know, hey, long ain't bad. We do Lonesome Road. I mean, at this point, I feel like I can take pretty much anything.
We're not moving as many chems.
All
I've
right.
got little enough patience.
All right, you freaking drug dealer.
Tip. You?
I don't get it. I got nothing else to say to
I
him.
haven't seen you before.
No, you haven't.
What brings you to...
Well, tell me about Papa Kahn. Let's do one of those betrayal things. I think there's a betrayal quest I can run.
I had been warned about you. You were perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not why.
Yeah?
They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud...
Oh, I can get him to admit that he actually hates the Great Khans.
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khans as a token of our alliance.
Also, he calls him Caesar. That's odd.
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
Is that so?
In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose.
Okay.
You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the...
Okay. Ugh. It's not letting me... you're supposed to be able to get Carl to admit that he actually hates the Great Khans. I think if I punched this Great Khan in the head, it would, yeah.
What?
Not now, I'm busy.
No, I'm busy. Well, let's go outside, and then maybe if we go back in, we can kill Papa Khan. Oh. Yo, there's a lot of Great Khans around here. And I've got a lot of 12 gauge. Let's switch it up to slugs, coin shot. There we go, double up buck. Dragon's breath. No, flechette could be good. What does flechette do to a Great Khan's head?
What was dirty coward?
That's strange. I feel like, yeah, I'm supposed to be killing all the Great Khans for the NCR right now.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I will. But first, sneak attack on Papa Khan gave me a critical. I believe that is all of them. It was a massacre. It was a massacre. Alright, I think we just had to kill the ones outside first. I wonder if they were trying to get in, and that was... Oh, dude, we should go loot Papa Khan's body, because he probably has something cool. He probably has something cool, right? He's probably got some cool loot. Oh, man, this place is, What kind of weapons did you have, Papa Khan? I got his helmet. Got his Wilhelm helmet. Papa Khan's key. Well, that's something. We got some bottle caps, some ammunition. Man, these guys are freaking meager. Oh, shotgun hole. I need that. Bottle caps, 12 gauge. 12 gauge hole. 4570, you won't hear me complaining. And some steady. Psycho? Heck yeah. Heck to the yes on Psycho. And Carl had nothing, man. Let's go in Papa Khan's room. Let's rifle through his dressers and everything. Oh, yeah, I'll take all that. Liquor. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at all this. It's really not that impressive. I lost karma. Pfft. Guy's dead. Well, what does he need with it? Explorer hood. That's kind of neat. Carl's journal. Ceramic dinner plate. None of this is at all interesting to me. Okay. Let's take a look at his journal. I wonder that maybe that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to read this dork's journal. And since I didn't do that, I'm doomed. I'm doomed to have killed the Khans. Ooh, mutt fruit. And into Red Rock Canyon I go. And is there any great Khan that would like to face me? I am a king among men. None shall face me. Alright. Let's head on back down to Camp Forlorn Hope or whatever. Or Hoover Dam. Yeah. That was pretty fun.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
I'm almost ready for the Battle of Hoover Dam, I think. But I want to do Vault 34 and maybe a DLC first. You know, we got to earn it. We got to get to, what is it, 50 followers on Twitch? 50 followers on Twitch. That'll do it. Tell your friends. Boom, boom, boom.
They didn't know who they were messing with.
They didn't know who they were messing with. But they were messing with us. Okay, this is such an annoying freaking maze, man. She's outside? No, she's inside. I just gotta find her inside. Oh, I take the elevator. I forgot. There's an elevator and it'll take me up. And then I gotta go through the elevator, around the elevator, on top of the elevator, and under the elevator. And then that'll put me right smack dab. Chessboard. Looks like a checkers board. Don't.
What an asshole.
That was close, guys. That was very close. Sometimes I got the shotgun and it just takes over. I think I go all the way around. And maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think I go all the way around and that's how I get there. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think I was supposed to go upstairs. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Just the sheer amount of chems I used to fight that Deathclaw. Quartermaster Barden. I didn't need any of his stuff that they wanted me to pay for. We'll give you supplies, but you gotta pay for them. Ridiculous. If I'm on a mission for the NCR, I shouldn't have to pay for it. You better pay me.
Did you have an update on the Khans?
Yeah, they've been eradicated.
Good riddance. We've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with chems, but no one's... In any event, no one will miss them. And we've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the Strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's Caesar's men, we'll need to act. I need you to uncover what they're up to and stop it if it threatens the NCR. Our preliminary research shows that the Omertas used to do some business in FREESIDE, mostly... Dismissed.
Huh. 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 She didn't pay me. She didn't pay me. She didn't pay me. Okay, look. Guys. She didn't pay me. Okay, this was not... I'm just gonna close that door. I just gotta hack the computer. Steal from the desk? Ooh, Hoover Dam safe room key. Where's the safe room? Where's the safe room? She didn't pay me, guys. I only got XP for that quest. I'm not a hitman, but even if I was, you'd have to pay me for it. I mean, come on. Now, where's the Hoover Dam safe room? Interior crocodile alligator. I'm gonna do the old classic. Oh. So the game, my computer and Fallout New Vegas itself can handle this. Nice, these pulse slugs are good for... Hahaha. Okay, the heavies are a bit hard to kill, guys. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to use like a stim pack or something. Okay. Take a little buff out. A little beer.
Looks like break time's over.
Okay, so maybe, maybe I shouldn't have blasted her in her own base.
What a shame.
See, we're gonna trick them into coming in here, right? And then when they come in here, they start fighting my friends. Then I go out here. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a reload save kind of thing. It's probably gonna crash the game though. I will say this, I might try to pickpocket that key from her though. And I think if I read La Fantoma, right? We're gonna read La Fantoma, and we're gonna use a stealth boy. And I think we're gonna be able to get that key. You gotta kill her for the key. You think she'll give us the key if we, Alright. Well, that was a waste of La Fantoma, so I'm going to reload it again. Alright. She wants me to go deal with the Omertas. I got to use the restroom, so I'm going to take a little tiny break. Ladies and germs. Now is a good time for everybody to pause and take a bathroom break, and I'm going to run a quick little ad on Twitch. Oh wait, maybe I'm not. It doesn't want to let me. Okay, well, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit more fun stuff. We'll push a little harder for our dear friends, the NCR, and then I think we might run a raid. Yeah, let me. Rec room, power plant. Where's the safe room? This looks like a nice enough rec room, but where's the safe room? Heck yeah, we got some hacking to do. We've begun to take stock of what's left here, but my first impression is not much. The equipment here is in terrible condition. It will require extensive repairs to get even minimal power. Production started. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us, boys. Johnson, I've come across a crate with a couple of suits made of material I don't even recognize. Do you know what the hell this is? Looks like pre-war tech to me. The eggheads we have down there are mostly glorified mechanics, so they just scratched their heads when I showed it to them. Remember those suits I told you about? Gone. Some JA ordered a complete reorganization of our storage system, and now I can't find anything. Wonderful. I guess they'll turn up sooner or later. Interesting. I wonder what the suits were all about. What is it? What is it, pup? Is Nellie stuck in the well? What? Am I wearing a hat? I'll take the hat off. Oh, I'm wearing a hockey mask. I think I'm... Oh, Chinese stealth suits. They're in a radioactive room somewhere in the offices. Chinese stealth suits? Zhang. You are hooking it up with the lore. The information. Stairs. I'm in the offices right now, so I might...
Hey.
I might keep on looking around. Let's see if I can't find these Chinese stealth suits. They're in a radioactive room. No. That's all empty. So I guess we go down the stairs over here. Oh. If I recall correctly, the Chinese stealth suits are like, they make you pretty dang invisible. Ah! Ugh. I would imagine they would be in there, but maybe not. Maybe not. That's all right. That's all right. Pre-war money. Maybe I can't find it. It's not a big deal. It's whatever. It's what it is. I'm not gonna sweat it. You know what? No, I want to go to the stairs. Ugh, stairs spits me right out. I don't want to have to navigate the freaking power plant itself. I feel like it's almost definitely in here, but whatever. I'll just skip it. There's too many people watching. Too many people watching. Ah, upsy daisy. I'll get a Chinese stealth suit later. I don't know if I really need one. I mean, I was able to get the safe room key, wasn't I? Past the rec room, I think, is the stairs. All the way down the hall. Oh. Heyo. Wouldn't you know it? This isn't that radioactive. Nice. Rex, do you not like it when I steal things? Because you're like ratting on me. It's kind of annoying. Rex, I need you to carry the stuff I just stole. It's a little too hot for me. What does it do? What do it do? Just gives you +5 sneak? Well, that's pretty cool. Well, that's pretty cool, if you ask me. We got a few more minutes. I think I might do a tiny bit more. Ooh. Tell you what, these are some computers I'd like to hack. But, alas. Apparently there's a... Oh. There's a hacking game on Steam that's free, and I might play that on another day.
Hello.
On another day. Is this the stairs? I think this is stairs. Yeah, there we go. Found the stairs. Okay. And that spits us just right out here. And then this'll...
Hello.
Now we're talking. Now this is what I want. What are these, scientists? You know, this is about to be the location of a pretty serious battle. Hope you guys are prepared for it. Where... Gone America. I don't know what that means, but hey, you know. Wait, can I climb up this? Oh. Alright. I got like sneezes coming. I'm trying to mute the mic so I'm not sneezing in your guys' ears. Alright. Let's just go ahead and let's hit the world map and let's get the frick out of here. They want me to deal with the Omertas. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll probably go and freaking blast them. I don't know. I guess let's do Vault 34, yeah? Let's go finish that. That's a knockback 3 bow right there with fire aspect. If I've ever seen one. Alright. Into Vault 34. I'm gonna get radiation sickness, I think. I could be wrong, but I think I'm gonna get radiation sickness. There's the sunrise, chat. Sleep schedule obliterated. Awesome. Alright. Let's get this going, though. Alright. I think, if I recall correctly, I had to go down and through and into this hole and around the hole and then I think I have some idea of what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm supposed to like go swim a little bit. Like you swim over here and swim over here and swim over. No. I need to get like some pump working or something like that. Nothing can be done about that, but repair the leak, I don't know. I can't remember anything. Okay. I might have to like read something in order to get this actually done. It's like, I think it's like in a dresser or something. There's like a key. I don't know. Seems like there was some use of population control. I don't know exactly what that means, but it sure does sound ominous. I'll tell you that. It sounds ominous. Okay, we got the gosh dang goon. Oh, a gun. That tells me I should probably look in here. Okay. Thank you, by the way, Zhang, for letting me know where those Chinese stealth suits are. I will use one. I'm quite eager to use one, actually, as a matter of fact. I believe I've already looted this wall safe. And this auto dock, I can't do anything about it. And that's about it, you know? Oh, hold on. No, this is where I just was. Okay, hold on. Overseer's office. Can I get into the Overseer's office? That's kind of where I'd like to be. Requires a key. Where is the key? It's not on this guy. It's not on this guy. Is it in this pile of goo? No. Is it in the first aid box? No, but I'll take all that stuff. I imagine the Overseer's a glowing one because that's kind of the style of gameplay that we got going on here. I don't know, man. Sometimes the key's just like on the ground. I feel like I've looted almost everybody. Oh, here we go. We're going down. Down, down, down. Okay. Vault 34 security helmet, security suit, computer, security office. This is the one I think where we got population control. Yeah, we already read all this stuff. Nothing, no key. My radiation levels increased. That's not great. Empty locker. Empty locker. This is not good, man. Okay. That's the whole thing, right? This is the whole station, security station, that's it? Okay. Alright, excuse me, Gannon. Okay, taking a break in the middle of a vault clearing is not... I don't know if it's the move. We're downstairs. Okay, we're downstairs. We're going to walk around. We're going to see what kind of things there are to see, if anything. Gosh, dang it, man. Back upstairs we go, I guess. This place is a maze. I am just fumbling around. I might have to look some stuff up. Do little cheats, you know? Okay. Oh, good. I gotta kill the Overseer, wherever he is. Or she. Rex, you got something to say, bud? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm kind of stuck. Okay, we need the key to get into the Overseer's office. In order to get the key, we need to kill the Overseer. In order to kill the Overseer, we need to do something, but I don't know what that something is. And all the while, I'm just getting irradiated because I don't have my radiation suit. Or my spacesuit. Spacesuit would be nice, but whatever. Okay. Let me see, maybe there's some stuff over here I missed. Doesn't seem like it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save right there. Right? And then we're gonna play some more Geoguessr because that's a little bit more fun, I think, than wandering around Vault 34. And tomorrow I will actually know what I'm doing. And I think that'll be good. But we got that unarmed Deathclaw match done today. And we went through a little bit of Vault 34. We killed all the Kahns, which I think is great. I think it's important that we eradicate the Kahns, you know? And yeah, what else is there to say? Let's get Geoguessr going. Oh, New Vegas needs to... Okay, cool. New Vegas is tanked. Actually, chat. Well, no, we'll play Geoguessr for a little bit. I was gonna say we could try something else, but I think that this game is probably the way to go for right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's not. It just doesn't want to come up, does it? That's fine. Yeah, quick play. Okay. Let's go to OBS and let's see if we can't fix this. Come on. Capture a specific window. I want you to capture the window I want. It just doesn't want to do it at all. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the wait. Thank you for your patience. Oh, there it is. Okay. It looks like we are up and running on Geoguessr, if I'm not mistaken. So, chat, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to monitor the chat aggressively. And I think here in maybe 1 or 2 games, we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid another channel, ladies and gentlemen. And if you guys are okay with it, let me know if you don't want to raid. But I think it would be cool to raid Rebel Earth Sky, because Rebel Earth Sky is live right now. And just went live about 1 minute ago. So let's get a run of let's get a quick play, little solo duels. And we've got a 50% win ratio, always guessing first. Let's get this done. You guys already know I'm going to smoke this person, whoever it is. Okay. Okay, this is the United States of America. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, that's a yield sign in the U.S. That's a do not enter. I'm trying to think. JR England Extra. This is an interstate highway, but that's an interstate sign. That's going to be a big hint right there. 2300, exit 113, 3/4 mile. It's desert. This might be Route 66. What the heck? Okay, Groom. I don't know Groom. So I don't know what state this is. Truck stop. This is old abandoned, old abandoned. Oh, this is the 40, dude. Okay, so this is probably Carson? Bro. We got it. This is the 40. It goes through Arizona. It's probably Kingman. That's what I'm going to say. Let's watch what HIV Stapp is doing. That's a terrible name, by the way. No offense, dude, but... Yeah, he thinks it's Alabama. Bro, it's the 40, bro. Oh, it's Texas. Wow. So this is like Amarillo. Wow, I can't believe I got that wrong. That's crazy. That's crazy, but that's all right. That's all right. Okay, this is the UK. I'm pretty positive. No, it's not the UK. Al Ruwais Historic Police Station. This is somewhere in the Saudi Peninsula. Maybe Iraq or definitely not Iran. But I'm gonna say it's like down here, like Riyadh or something. Now I don't know where Riyadh is, but he's saying it's Qatar. Oh, I hope it's not Qatar, dude. I don't know. This guy's Ukrainian. He might know a little more than me. Oh, it was Qatar. All right, so he got me pretty good on that one. That hurts. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to get him. So long as it's on the western side of the western hemisphere, I think I'm going to... Red dirt. Red dirt could be a lot of things. We got a paved road, though. Lomba. Ooh, okay. We got mountains. I'm going to say this is probably somewhere South or Central America. Just based on, you know... I hate to be like, yeah, this is the Central American gradient. There was a sign back there. What the heck? Read this sign. Trafego de Viculos Longos. Yeah, that's... I'm going to say this is Nicaragua. I'll lock that in as Nicaragua. Kind of reminds me of Nicaragua. Oh, what does he got? What does he got? Uzbekistan? It might be Portuguese. It might be Brazil. He's saying it's Brazil. Yeah, he thinks it's like Sao Paulo or something. It was Brazil. It was Portuguese. See, I don't recognize Portuguese versus Spanish. All right, hey, he's getting me. He's getting me. That's all right, though. That's all right. Ooh, this mural is going to give me a lot. I'm going to say that this is like Benito Juarez or something. Oh no. Oh no, it's Chile. Oh, he found the sign. Dude! That sucks, man. I think I'm going to lose on this one. That's a big distance. That's all she wrote. Okay, we'll play one more. We'll play one more, and then we'll raid. We'll play one more, then we'll raid. All right? But I gotta change the actual category on Twitch, because right now it's under New Vegas. Category is Geoguessr. There we go. Okay. And let's go ahead and let's play again. We're gonna look at us. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I ain't even worried about it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. UK? Ooh, what is this? What is this? We got a guy right there. Humans can be a good indicator. Oh, we got a monument too. Monument. Monument to... I am a monument to your sins. Australia, New Zealand core. I'm just gonna say it's right there. Ooh, buddy. What? What? What the heck, dude? It was in Turkey? Okay, this person's really good. I am not. Okay, we're driving on the right-hand side of the road. That's a pretty big giveaway. 5G towers. I need a sign of some kind. No, we're driving on the left-hand side of the road. I'm going to say that this is like Mumbai or something. Somewhere between India and Pakistan. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. They said that it was down in Durgadesh. Boom. I was a little closer. That's cool, though. I was kind of right. It was, I mean, I said it was between India and Pakistan, you know. Okay. Brother, Hutch Vintage Market and Home Decor. This is the United States. Let me get a look here. We got cars, dead trees. We got an Arby's. I'm gonna say that it's somewhere like Oklahoma. Oh, whoa! It was Kansas. Okay, and he still got a little bit of a better, yeah. But look at that. Ugh. That's impressive to say. Ooh, I want to say this is like Iraq or Saudi Arabia, but hold on. Let me take a look at some of these cars, and there's a sign right there. Namibia. Of course it was Namibia, but I was closer. I was closer by a lot. I like how that is only like 100 points. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ooh, okay. Tropical dirt road. I'm going to say this is like Nicaragua, Guatemala, Central America vibes. So I'm going to say it's like Guatemala. It was Brazil. It's almost always Brazil. I got to remember that. Like, if I ever don't know what it is, it's Brazil. That's why I don't know what it is, because it's Brazil. Okay, Kopi Kreener, Coffee Break, Arabica, Robusta, Ngopi Yuk, Trabas. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be... is Brazil. What the heck? I like how we both went Portuguese with that. We were like, this language looks Portuguese to me. All right. We're going to get this. We're going to get this. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Is this the favela? Is this the City of God? No entry. That's English. O'Connell Secondary School. I wish I could see like a city name or something. It looks like the favela, but I'm going to say it's actually LA. Whoa! Ah, aren't you from the UK, dude? Come on, you didn't know that was Ireland? Okay, ooh, who are these people? Is that Dave Chappelle? F you, Dave Chappelle! I want my money back! Indonesia, baby. That was easy. Where's Indonesia? Hold on. I'm gonna say it's in the water in Indonesia. He said it was Malaysia. Big L for him. Big L for him. Because it's in Indonesia. And that was me! Oh, I think it's a her. But I don't even care. That was me. Ugh, playing Geoguessr until I win! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and raid Rebel Earth Sky, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, Rebel Earth Sky is a chat-only, emoji-only channel. So, to the best of my understanding, we got no commentary, playing, I believe, Fallout New Vegas. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a raid. You can join it if you'd like. No, I don't want to raid someone playing Geoguessr. Unless, do you guys want to raid someone playing Geoguessr? I guess we could do that. Let's raid, what do you guys think? Should we, the lowest views right now is this feller. Places everyone. Plunk like a phone dropped on the water ride. Let's get it. All right. We're going to go ahead and raid this Geoguessr player right here. And we're going to go ahead and start the raid right now. And ladies and gentlemen, please let them know that you are there from JD Carruthers and that you are there to chat. Blow them up a little bit for a few minutes. I'm going to be in there chatting them up. And we're just going to get right in there. Okay? Ladies and germs, thank you so much, and we're going to start the raid right now.
Latino feeling, and this not looking like Mexico to me. I think I here. Ooh, we got Carothers Gaming here with the raid. Thank you so very much. Welcome, welcome, guys. I'm over here doing a little unranked, and about to send Spain weirdly. Okay. I'm glad I wasn't in Mexico off of the tequila though. We were reading a sign that said tequila. And I was like, will I be trolled by tequila? Let me see here. I'll give you a shout out here in a moment. Guys, follow Carothers Gaming. Give him a follow over here. We'll do the shout in a moment. I think I'm in Europe. I don't know what I'm looking
Ooh, running out of time, ladies and germs.
To be very deliberate. I like Poland, but it's like we have wind power. Maybe
Poland.
Denmark.
I wonder what I would say for
I
this.
switched to Denmark. Kind of like it.
I don't know, man. This looks like Arizona to me.
Didn't switch. I didn't switch.
It was Hungary the whole time. Ridiculous.